All right, number 2, name the shape of the cross-section for a plane that cuts through. I should have changed this because I decided to go with both ways. So the horizontal plane that cuts through a cylinder would be what shape?
That would be a circle.
That would be a circle. The horizontal one is going to be this. Okay, so that's a circle. You're just naming the shape for me. What would the vertical plane be?
A rectangle.
That would be a rectangle. That's going to look like this. So that's a rectangle. You're welcome to draw them on there to help you see it, but I don't make you draw them in. I just want to know the shape. Just tell me what shape you get. This is the one that you actually have to draw in for me. So it says draw a cross section formed by a vertical plane intersecting the back and right faces. What's vertical? Up and down, okay? So if it's a vertical plane in the in the back and right, you just need to make sure the vertical lines you draw go from top to bottom on both of those. So on the back face, I'm going to put mine here. Okay, but then also vertical on the right face, that would be here. Okay, so draw those vertical lines. What do? Connect. So connect here, and then shade it in. What shape is that? It'd be a rectangle. But notice where I went. Top to bottom has to touch those lines. Bottom, top has to touch those lines. All right, last 2. Fine. Yeah, it's a short one. It's your quiz. It literally is your quiz with 1 extra question on the quiz. Find the lateral area and surface area. Name this figure. It's a cylinder. Okay, so the formula for lateral area of a cylinder is what? pH. So lateral area of a cylinder is pH. P meaning what right now? Circumference, okay? So if we need this to be circumference, what's the formula for circumference? Pi d. So we are doing pi times the diameter times the height. What is the diameter? 6. If the radius is 3, right? This is the radius. The diameter is double that, so 6. What's the height? 11. What does height stand for? Height of the figure, the distance between your bases. Okay, so this is your height. So pi times 6 times 11. If we simplify that, we get 66 pi square feet. So that goes here, 66 pi. Your units, feet squared. One of the things I see done wrong a lot on this quiz is in that units box, people put pi. What's wrong with that? It's not a unit. People see pi as like a variable. Pi is a number, right? So 66 pi is the value. Feet squared are your units. Okay, so keep that straight. All right, then this part, the surface area, is going to be your lateral area plus how many bases? 2 bases. In the next lesson, you'll see we get to some figures that only have 1 base, so make sure we can differentiate there. What is LA? 66 pi. That's right here. So 66 pi plus 2. What is B in this figure? It's the area of the base, and your base is a circle. So what's the area of a circle? Pi r squared. So pi times the radius, which is 3, squared, that's 9 pi. Okay, so where you see a B, you drop in 9 pi. So it's 66 pi plus 18 pi. We're leaving it in terms of pi. So our surface area is that 84 pi? And still labeling it square feet. Okay, so 84 pi square feet. How you feel about that one? If I could ask for one thing on these quizzes that you take in this chapter, it would be that you show me every little detail along the way. The more work you show me on these, the better your brain is going to work through it. You're not going to miss little steps because you're going to have laid it all out. And the more partial credit I can give you. So show me every step. This right here, this is beautiful. I love this. Okay. Okay, find the lateral area and surface area. Name that figure. A rectangular prism, okay? So the lateral area formula for a rectangular prism is LA equals PH. What are your options for your base right now? How many different sides could you use as your base? 6. You could use any side as your base. What do you want to use as your base? Most people do top and bottom. So if we're going to use this as our base and this as our base, that's how I'm going to set it up. If you see it a different way and you want to use it a different way, go right ahead. You'll get the same answers, unless you do it wrong. What is P right now? 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5. It's the distance around your base, right? The perimeter of the base. So 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5, or 2 times 8 plus 2 times 5, or 8 plus 5 times 2, however you like to get there. Either way, you should get 26 for P. Okay, so this would be 26. What's H? The distance between your bases. This right here, right? From base to base is 15. So that's H. Plug that into your calculator. What do you get? 390. Square inches, because it's an area. Okay, so this is 390 inches squared. Then we do surface area, which is your lateral area plus 2 times B. What is B in this figure? It's the area of the base, which would be what? 40. Your base is a rectangle, right? Base times height, or 40. Okay, so you're doing the lateral area, 390, plus 2 times the area of your base, which is 40. So 390 plus 80 is going to be 470. So 470 square inches. Did you just get an A+ on the quiz?
Sure did.
Awesome. Turn that in.